Hello everyone, this is Video We're live from sunny Atlantis. Last time we started construction on the capital city, this time we're going to continue, so let's proceed.
Greetings from the city of Uemus. Your uncle, Uemon, has settled into his new city, but some of the things that I have spotted in the Atlantean countryside have given me cause for concern. In my travels, I've noticed monsters and beasts of enormous size and fearsome disposition roaming the countryside. As we begin to establish ourselves here, we're all bound to have closer encounters with these creatures. It seems that our activities on Atlantis have caught the eyes of the Olympians. Some are quite pleased with our activities, but as usual, Hera is seething with jealousy. Angrily she barked, "Finders keepers does not apply on Olympus. All of the gods should have an equal chance of being patron of Atlantis. When the patronage of Athens was up for grabs, did some god just take it? No! There was a competition. Besides, all I've got are some crummy cities. Why does Poseidon get a whole continent to call his own? I want a continent too!" With that, she spun on her heel and stormed out of the room, muttering and gesturing all the while. Watch out for Hera. When she's upset, she always takes out her frustrations on some unsuspecting innocent. Aphrodite, on the other hand, seems thrilled with Atlantis. She's visited me several times already, always while I was helping one of your uncles build some large building. As I toiled away under the hot sun, my chest, arms, and other regions glistening with sweat, I heard Aphrodite coo, "How magnificent, how rugged." I'm not sure if she was referring to the beauty of the countryside, the imposing edifice under construction, or me. Regardless, I think she could be very useful if you build her a sanctuary to call her own. I have forwarded you the plans that our scholars drew up for a magnificent new structure called a pyramid. On paper, it looks to be quite impressive. Why don't you build one and see how it turns out?
All creatures grew greater and greater. It's like a monster population of 1,500. 1,000 people are part of a better, modest pyramid. So let's go. And apparently, Uemus has been established, and they buy olive oil and sell wheat and wine. But before we do anything, let's make a save here as a checkpoint. And now we can collect tax off of this. Also, you notice a new building in this tab, the Hippodrome. It's a horse racing track where people pay money to see you race horses. You get some small income from it, as well as gaining some popularity and people thinking more highly and stuff like that. Well, before we do anything else, let's plop down our palace over here. Actually, no, it's not good there. Let's put it here. Move this. Put this coral somewhere. Over here. The city needs more workers. Hello, Bobby Locro. The city needs more workers. If the job vacancies continue until peer service could suffer. Don't delete all the trees because you do need some wood in production to do some construction. Yes, let's make yeah, that should do it for now. I guess we might need a certain hero who can help us out here to slay a monster. Oh, we can also build Aphrodite's Haven, by the way. And we can build laboratories. So let's see. Mirror's worktop. Mirror's workshop. The workshop could use a few more workers. New inventors are still being trained, but not as quickly as they could be. A lab here and a here. Emperor blossoms. Oh, great hero! Under leadership, Emperor is no longer owning a significant season from the rest of the world. They buy bronze and olive oil. More cities are beginning to blossom, like you see. Let's make some orange trees.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
No, we'll emigrate from your city as long as I worship you. And if I find your husband is lacking some people, I'll create some for you, and your city's population will grow. Seems olive oil is very sought after at the moment, so what do you say we all expand in this direction? Get rid of some of these pesky trees in the way. So we do need more workers, so let's make a modest housing block over here. There's still room for Aphrodite's Haven, good. So, judging from the performance there, it's still the same voice actor that's doing the narration, was even though with a different voice. He's very talented like that. I wonder who's doing it. Never bothered to look at the credits, really. But yeah, when we have materials, I'll get into pyramid construction with you.
You have angered me for the last time! Minotaur, go destroy some buildings!
Let the pyramid small note I am not to be regarded lightly, as that no one will interfere with my plans. Jesus, Hollow. You can build it. Workshop and a lab. By the way, like notice our palace has some new troops in it. These are archer squadrons. They like hoplites, only stronger. And we can build new stuff like baths, sundials, dolphin sculptures, all that good stuff. Okay, now we just need 32 stars tomorrow with 16 for us of wine. But before we do any of that, build a road here. Build 2 storehouses over here and one of them accepts grapes and olives. And one accepts olive oil. As you guessed, we're gonna build some growers lodges here. build some olive presses down here. And 2 wineries. Now we need some money. Let's make a save here. I should have turned on the lights in my room, so game kind of dark in here. 2.5. This. This is a huge economy, it looks like. Well, what's this other one? Bronze. These are harvesting oranges, and when they're harvested, they deliver 1 cartload at a time into a granary. So we're gonna have a granary here, so they get food. But yeah, they have stockpile stuff in their growers lodges, but they only bring 1 at a time in the city. That's kinda sucks. We have the population we need. Now we have to slay the Minotaur, update our houses, and get some pyramids up and running.
Maybe one day branches from this olive tree will be made into a wreath to crown a great champion.
Oh, by the way, the Minotaur is down here.
I'll trample anyone in my path.
Regarding these marble supplies in this oracle, that's why I said you don't want to build anything down there. Our income is slightly higher than our expenses, that's good. We could build frigate rafts. Frigate rafts are now like triremes, only more powerful, and they have some kind of flamethrower attached to them, which you give them if you have a museum up and running. How a museum gives you flamethrowers, I have no idea, so don't ask me about that. Population much on 2,000 people. This is proud lady for a city. The population reached 2,000 residents for the first time. You could offer this occasion with a clothing market. We need some olive oil so we can update our houses. Does anyone buy fleece? Of course not. But they might request fleece from us, so keep that in hand. Keep some fleece on hand.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
There's Aphrodite. Let's build 2 timber mills for the time being, so we have some wood stockpile away when we need it. This stuff. We're producing some olive oil down here.
Herodotus is sure to record this city as the best, and you as its greatest ruler.
Those harvested in January, and these in October. Wine, wood, and other stuff like happiness one of everyone. It's true like all the time it's people are very happy. So that all we remember this great day, it's just like you over the corner one. Wine and wood are something you're gonna drown in later on because nobody really wants this stuff. Your gift of what he called to Gades? Not Gates, Gades as it's said by Atlas, I suppose. He's launching a few more growers to complete his ranks, or is there still being people now as many as usual?
Now you'll learn why even the great god Zeus hides from me.
Your unfortunate citizens will share Io's pain and be turned into cows. Coral will be unable to furnish the city with animal meat, and your reputation in the world will sink. Ruminate on that for a while, foolish mortal.
What have you done to deserve this? If you don't know, I'm not going to tell you.
There's Hera. And she's gonna cause some trouble. Unfortunately, she only invades once. But yeah. Hera, Queen of the Heavens. It's cursed. What is she doing now? And all my walkers turn into cows. Lovely. Is she trying to get that Mayor's office worker? No, she destroyed Heroes Hall. Fortunately, it's free to build. Don't tell me she's gonna go after my storehouses and granaries. Well, it looks like, fortunately not.
I'm handy with a spear, but not that handy. Ah! Yeah!
What's she doing, I wonder? The gods are still in slow motion. Sometimes they work faster, sometimes slower. I noticed in Atlantis.
What is that I see just over the horizon? Oh no!
It said that those whom the gods love die young. I must be well loved because I think I'll soon be dead. Oh!
That was kind of funny. I wish Hera would go away and stop invading my city. I haven't cured my corals yet, though. I have no idea what Hera is doing. They're probably killing people, but that's about it.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
And she's out of here. We need some marble and the wine and we'll be done here. Leave some space down here. This is gonna be important. Leave room down here to build stuff. Because, yeah, that's gonna be very important in the late future. Now have some wine, so let's start buying marble. We need 42 slashes and stuff. Hera slandered you. When Hera invades, she also mocks you for all allies to see, and they will think less of you for some reason. What is pyramid? PG. Let's build it down here when we get the chance to. $1,000 people in an apartment or better. We need to upgrade our housing block. Let's put one over here. Athena's not worshipped. Yeah, Athena's not worshipped in the city. You have a pretty limited amount of sanctuaries you can build as per the story requires you to build certain sanctuaries. By the way, let's make a save here. 2 sculpture studios here. I think we'll build Aphrodite's Haven in this episode, or no, it's not necessary, but I think we might build it. Oh dear, people are warring away because the house is devolved. Car just went past my window. Why I pointed that out, I have no idea. This next door is nice and open. People love oranges, it's like eating sunshine. Orange tenders from the orange large, but let's pick the roots when it's ripe. Gades needs oracles. Hello Veriquai, Guardians of Gades need to send 11 ingots of oracles in 6 months. You don't need to know why, you need just send your allies and this is supply. Okay. Fortunately I have them stocked by the way. How much wine do we have? Enough wine. One more for a wine and then we just need some marble. Collapsed building? Oh, that's lovely. Just peachy. Apparently he wandered off into a housing block instead of working on these fountains. We have near some nice drug mines at the moment. This is early on in the story, so we're not in any immediate danger. Taxes are high, we collect nice amounts of tax on the drug mines.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
The store has only used up bronze and sculptures for the time being. Gades regards you more highly. Because you agree to send my city 11 ingots of oracles, I guarantee of Gades need more highly than I did before. Look at the blue-green housing roofs. Oil window here as well. Make some storehouses here. And let's summon Theseus to get rid of the Minotaur. We'll stop importing marble right now.
There's nothing left to fear now. I'm here.
I'll help you solve your problems. I didn't know Theseus had an Atlantean incarnation. I thought it was a Greek hero. What's he doing all the way down here? We have a nice military right now. Not that we have any threats at the moment. Theseus is over here.
You have matched me as a ruler. Your city is superb.
When we have olive oil, we'll open up a store with on right now. Actually, let's do that right now. Trading post over there. And sell 4 jugs of olive oil at a time. Where's Theseus wandered off into? There he goes with his little raft again. We, by the way, have more advanced bridges than just made from floating logs right now, so yeah, that's awesome. So we can connect over here and hopefully. Once the Minotaur is gone, we'll start harvesting marble, so we can build sanctuaries and that pyramid we're supposed to build. Option milestone, 3,000 people. First time your city has reached 300, well done.
A good leader would never provoke trouble.
The Minotaur has been vanquished. Hooray! Let's put our maintenance office down here. Storehouse for white marble. And the black variety. I wish there was some way to automatically set these storehouses, but I can't. Okay, let's make the masonry shops. And just so we have some, let's make some black marble workshops as well.
I need the strength of Hercules to haul this load back to the lodge.
Let's make a save here because we vanquished the Minotaur. Let's see. We're gonna need to build a pyramid. We're gonna first put our sanctuary up and running. We have 4 marble at the moment. This morning your service is reminded of a great hero who attained a great deed while servicing.
Hello, darling. Worship me, and no one will leave the city's embrace.
Orreries are like this little solar system miniature version. I'm not sure is that the sun or the earth in the middle of it. Remember, they thought at that time in the world of astronomy, they thought the Earth was the center of the world instead of the moon. I don't actually wasn't. Did they think it at that time, or was it just religious people later on who thought that? It's interesting. I guess it could have been still around. The theory could have been around at that time. Of course, anyone's free to make any theory they want. So I don't know. You want to save this ring here between, not the center one, but the ring, second ring next to it, for the hippodrome, because it's connected like this, so you have plenty of room for the hippodrome. The rest of it is, are broken, so you can't really do much. Amber also buys this stuff. We're trading close to Amber and also sell some olive oil to them. I like marble workshops because they produce black marble. We have 15 marbles, so let's just barely fits in there. That's excellent. Artisan skills now produce more artisans in Poseidon than they do without it. So yeah, for other projects as well, like pyramids, they produce more artisans than Zeus. Atlantis or Olympus rather. Oh, it's getting dark in my room. Really should turn the lights on when I start recording one. It slipped my mind apparently. Let's also make an armory just in case to be ready, because we have so much marble, so much spare bronze lying around. We don't need armor just yet, but let's make some 2 armories to produce the stuff, so we have some stockpile away. Making some nice profit. 47 slash normal, 12 loads of wood, 6 sculptures. Then we have more than enough wood. Let's make a save at this point. I really love building Atlantis. It's just a nice city. Even though the geometry of the ground gives you the geography of the world gives you some geography of the world gives you some trouble, but or the map gives you some trouble, but yeah, it's still a nice city to build. You still have lots of room to do as you wish and build cities. I think we're gonna build a housing block down here as well. When we get the chance to. Apparently my black marble workshops fell down. That's not good. My voice crack. Black marble, I don't know, do we use it for the pyramid just yet, but you wanna have some on hand just in case you need the stuff. And it's gonna take a while for them to transport stuff from the other end of the city to you. So I don't mind too much about that. Let's make another house in Black Hill while we wait around. Laboratory over here and these. Oops, we don't want 2 of those. Yeah, we don't have room for infirmary, that's quite bad. Hope that ain't no plague breaks out. Yes, if they're well fed, it shouldn't happen. Oh, unless Apollo invades, but is Apollo against us? No, Apollo is on our side. We need more style food production. Let's make some wheat farms down here. Just make a few orange growers lodges so we get more oranges delivered. More orange growers lodges you have, the more loads of stuff will be delivered. So that's for more. Thus you get food faster on. And they're nearly finished with the tiles. Just need to plop down sculptures and all that good stuff. You can have a really thriving industry here by working taking advantage of the natural resources, because you have really everything except for silver to work with. Give away some wine to those allies. Also to Gades. You don't need more timber mills than 2 at the moment, but in the future you might really need to expand your industries. We need more wood. Okay, so we need more. Let's see. Build 2 of these here. Plop down some baths over here. Update some more houses. Really just need to start construction of the modest pyramid after this, but that should not be really a problem. You'll see pyramid construction has 3 steps. Firstly, the artisans plop down the marbles for the base or the core and oracle decorations around it. Next up, if they build another story, they get wood there to build an ingenious lift there. Hello, Enos, thank you for the gift of wine. You realize, of course, that we produce design myself, but what doesn't hurt to have more. Ambulances for the gift as well. Ah, well. And yeah, they produce a wooden lift and then they haul supplies up to the top. If they have more than a story, they'll produce more wooden lifts. And yeah, but you'll see for yourself when we begin construction. Artisans are very important in Atlantis, because the Atlanteans love their architecture and fancy building projects and stuff like that, so yeah, it's very important. Give some drachmas. It doesn't hurt to have your allies think more highly of you, so don't worry about it. Try to keep that in mind. Let's build some more olive trees. So we get more olives. We don't need more wine. A few more olive presses. Constructing the temple. Oh, before I forget, mythology workload is very high again, and we have nearly all industries covered right now, except for chariots. By the way, Atlantean militaries don't use horses; they use chariots. Chariots require wood and horses to be constructed, so a chariot factory will go to a horse ranch to get horses, and after that they go to they wait for wood to be delivered, then they start construction on chariots. Stores are starting to be full, so it's more store oracle with the trading post. Apparently this observatory was tied to the road here, so the astronomer was wandering on an industry clock instead of near the houses where he should be. Weird pause there. I have to say, this doesn't seem boring at all to me. They really did a nice job making the expansion pack. I really approve of this. The developers get Video Crow's seal of approval, soon to be made. Well, maybe I'll draw something of myself or get my art friends Luca and Andy to work on it, but yeah. Well, for now there's no seal of approval just yet. I can just imagine mailing my seal of approval to people around. Here, have a seal of approval by Video Crow, a YouTuber that nobody's even heard of. He thinks he's some big shot because he has a channel with some fancy art. I realize I'm just a very small channel. I'll probably never be up there with the biggest guys on YouTube, but if somebody enjoys my videos, that's enough for me. So yeah, just keep working hard. You know, some tall obelisks, which are my personal favorite. 61% complete. Just looking at the temple. Do we have how much marble? We have black marble, regular kind. For any free slabs, yeah, we have plenty of marble to go around. I recommend either you save this place over here for your elite houses or for Sanctuary to Poseidon. Take your pick, but I usually build Poseidon Sanctuary down here, where the deers are. So reduce the amount of olive oil so that our trading post again the 4 jugs, so we have more for our own supplies. A sundial here. People who live near sundials are never late for anything, making them quite popular with their friends. This graceful obelisk brings smiles to the faces of people everywhere. A favorite Saturday night hangout, the residents love to splish splash in a neighborhood bath. We have protection for Hermes and Dionysus, but Demeter and Hera are still against us. We can't do anything about them, but we'll be protected. Okay, Pidoko, Egeron really appreciates the lavish gift of bushels of oranges, which they surely need. Everyone's cooking meal except for Emperor. I think we'll build a pyramid over here. Over here actually. I'm gonna actually put money. I just need the marble to place there and they'll be done. We can place the modest pyramid over here. Aphrodite's haven complete. With the completion of her sanctuary, Aphrodite, goddess of tender passions, recognizes your love for her. Now she shows you her love in return by making your city so carried with resources that will never leave. She will also make sure your city is safe from some of the rough or uncouth gods. Gateway for Oracle. Happy moment available. We build it. This is rather happy where all the supplies will be unloaded into the sanctuary. Let's see. 4 slabs of marble, 8 loads of oracle. Let's make a save here. And she's gonna bless houses and give our population a boost. Make sure you don't run in wood and wine by giving out some supplies when you need to. This girl has spawned a solo black marble, build a black marble cloak to harvest. Is black marble actually a thing? I've only ever heard of white marble, but I suppose it wouldn't be impossible for black marble to form. In theory, but I'm no geologist, so don't quote me on that. He's standing on a pile of marble. Thanks from everyone for gift. Hello, Bitcoin. Everyone, I'm wishing you a gift of planks of wood. We don't really need that. I'm hearing everyone, but thanks all the same. And already we are making a killing with we have 40,000 drachmas right now, so that's good. The artisans are placing the marble there for the moment the core of the pyramid. And because Aphrodite's heaven is in the city, every city is finds the city more attractive, so their appeal is more easily satisfied. We got a little granary over here. This is kind of tricky. Garrett needs food. Hello, Garrett needs your help. Need you to let him catch your food in 6 months. You don't know what I need. It's just doesn't say honest and this is supplies. Okay. Make some farms here. Improve our food production. Make a single fishery over here, and they're building a boat, which means they're close enough to the fishery to collect fish from there. Build a housing block here on this ring here. Apparently that's one house is too much, that's too needed. They're working on the Mara pyramid over there. Gauge you guys more highly. Because you actually be so nice for them alone crate. She's like Gauge things more highly than I did before. Please remove the oil vendors here. The happiness monument over here. Gary's loves you. Most favorite of course. Gary's from Gary's got you among my favorite people. You are fantasy areas aspire to be more like you. Polish myself, 5,000 people. Above 5,000 people now call your city home. Growing status in the world could very well come with your city's growing inside. We will have to celebrate this year by living home in the morning. We have 46% complete. Let's make a save here. As you see, they're adding the decoration sides with the oracle and marble combinations. The artisans are putting the finishing touches to the complete course, polishing the marble to a fine sheen and adding the oracle decorations. Oops, I connected by a road. There we go. Save this room here. I always fill it with storehouses when my city is overflowing with goods. Apparently that clerk didn't feel like going there and he was instead wandering around in useless places. Now we should get some more tax drachmas in. Not that we need it, but I find it interesting that drachmas are also the currency used in whatchamacallit, Atlantis. Opening the plate right now, but yeah, they're running. They see 8 points less. More follows our articles. Let's make a save here. And in a moment we should be out of here once this thing is complete. Also, pyramids tell you what time you completed them in, so you're gonna have their little, like a little record halls, archives or something like that. They're using elephants to pull stuff. Now we just need some loads of oracle, some wool, some marble, and we're done here. Oh, it's dark in my room. I can't even see my watch. Yes, I'm one of the few people in the world who actually carry one of those old-fashioned watches on their hand, on their wrist. I always find it convenient to have one with me so I know what the time is. So it's a habit of mine I've grown up with, so I still keep to it. Not that many people do that these days, as opposed to keep a watch on their hand. They have their phones or digital watches, but I have an old-fashioned clock. And now, because this is such a small pyramid, they don't need any help getting up there, but normally they would build a lift. And next up, they just add oracle, then marble, and build the top of the pyramid. A little antenna there. You communicate with aliens! Greetings, Rob. Gators give a present on 7 stars of marble, but I see your storage facility can't accept the item right now. I will return in a month's time to offer you the gift again. Clear some station and storage facilities if you like to accept it. And here we go, here comes the antenna top. The Mars pyramid is complete. It's stretching towards the sky and local citizens are marveling in its beauty. Well done. Completed on February 3488 BC. This Mars sphere admire for its beautiful lines and simple work. And now we wait for months to change and we'll be out of here.
I could not be more proud of you. You have overcome some impressive challenges. How did you ever manage to kill that Minotaur? I heard that Hera paid you a little visit, too. From the descriptions I've received, the new pyramid sounds absolutely awe-inspiring. I bet that you could build them on an even grander scale. Meanwhile, our problem with gigantic animals is worsening. While building the city of Amphere, a 10-foot-tall iguana, sent by that runt Hermes, almost ate me for lunch. If I, one of the strongest men in the world, can almost fall victim to these huge animals, then how will we ever convince ordinary mortals that our continent is a safe place to live?
Alright, so we can let all creatures greater and greater. We slew the Minotaur, built a sanctuary of Aphrodite, got our population up, and built a beautiful pyramid, but let's see. There we go. But anyways, I'm back. This is Poseidon. See you next time when we continue with the birth of Atlantis.